Alright, welcome back Pokemon fans. I am Angel of the Night 091, and today we actually have a battle here versus Rayla, which is Lady Jirachi, also known as Anna. So we actually went through, I chose 6 random Pokemon, of course. I believe she actually took a regular team. Guys, I love battling with random Pokemon. I can't help that. It's just how I do things. So I actually have here a Nidoqueen I have not used yet in any of the battles here in this generation. I have my Gilbert, I have my Alakazam, I have Infernape, my Saucebuck, and I have Lapras. On Rayla's side, she has her Gogoat, a Lopunny, a Gastrodon, a Goodra, an Azelf, and Talonflame. So let's go ahead and jump into the match. Of course, this is all pre-recorded and on my verse recorder. The actual commentary part is post-battle. As far as you guys know, from what I've told you, of course, my actual stream did not work out last Friday, and all the battles that I had lost. So I don't have any live commentary here for you. So let's go ahead and start the match. Awesome, awesome music. Gotta have this music for fighting Rayla, because I always have an epic match versus her. She's going to lead off here with her Azelf, and I'm going to lead off here with my Nidoqueen. Now, she's going to start off with the Stealth Rocks, and of course, I'm also going to start off with some entry hazards. I have the Toxic Spikes. Now, with Toxic Spikes all around her team, of course, any Pokemon she sends in that does not have the Levitate or the ability to fly will get poisoned. So I'm going to swap out my Nidoqueen and go into my Lapras. Now, Lapras does get hit by the rocks, of course, and there's the Flamethrower coming from Azelf. Now, that's not much damage, of course, and I'm regaining health with my leftovers. Now, I'm kind of hoping that I can wall here, but unfortunately, here's the explosion. Just blows my mind. I did not expect for an explosion. It seems very 4th gen to me, but that did a lot of damage, took out her Azelf, but it also took away my Lapras, which is kind of unfortunate. So there's 1 and 1 lost on each side. Here comes in the Talonflame, and back my Nidoqueen comes back into play. Of course, I'm hit by rocks. She does not get affected by the Toxic Spikes. Here is the Tailwind, of course, raising the speed of her entire team. Here's the Ice Punch. Now, I wasn't sure what to do here to try to take down this Talonflame. I do not have Rock Slide, I don't believe. So I actually went for an Ice Punch. Now she's going to go straight for the Flare Blitz. Now Flare Blitz has hit my Nidoqueen. Of course, I'm fully invested in defense and attack. Now she's actually regained health with her Citrus Berry here. I've gone straight for the Ice Punch here again. Now that's taking her down into the yellow zone. I'm going to recover health with my leftovers. And what's happening here now, it looks like the Talonflame is going to go straight for the Acrobatics, and of course that was the key to taking down my Nidoqueen. So I'm going to send in my Gilbert next, and of course Talonflame is still onto the field. I've gotten hit by the rocks, and it looks like the Talonflame is going to go for another Acrobatics here. Now that's done a decent amount of damage, and I've gone for the Muddy Water here in retaliation. And that was enough to take down the Talonflame. Of course, it was super effective. And it looks like the Tailwind is no longer a thing. Out comes Gooster, which is her Goodra. And of course, she's now poisoned due to the Toxic Spikes. Here's the Dragon Pulse here. Dragon Pulse is attacking the Goodra, dealing a mass amount of damage. Here's the Infestation. Now, this is actually something that I was not predicting. I've never seen a Goodra actually have Infestation. Now she's regaining health with the leftovers, and she's also getting hurt by the poison. Of course, I'm actually going to get hurt by the Infestation here. Now this is actually something that she's come up with, this kind of a set. I think it's quite interesting to have. Definitely takes your team off guard. Now her Goodra is going to go for the rest, of course, losing the poison. And regaining all the health. Alright, and there we go. I'm actually hurt by the Infestation as well. I'm down to about 13 hit points, and I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse here again. Now, the Dragon Pulse is hitting the Goodra, but not doing as much damage as before. So she's still asleep, and regaining health with her own leftovers. And of course, I'm actually going to be hurt by the infestation, taking down my Gudra. So the originality of the infestation definitely helped out in this scenario. Definitely took me off guard. So I sent him my Infernape here, and I'm actually hurt by the rocks. Here's the Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz hitting the Gudra, not doing much damage to it, of course, which is unfortunate. Now the Gudra is still asleep, and I actually have the chance to make up for that misplay. Now she is regaining health with the leftovers here. I'm going to go right for the close combat. Now close combat has hit the Gudra and taken down the Gudra with a critical hit. Of course now I'm suffering from lack of defense and special defense, which will definitely be a problem for me later. Now in comes the Lopunny here. Lopunny is now poisoned, of course, and it looks like the Lopunite is actually going to activate here, Mega Evolving into Mega Lopunny. So now Lopunny is now normal and fighting. It's gone for the Protect to basically kind of figure out what type of an attack I'm actually going to go for. So now she's able to scout out my Mach Punch and is also hurt by poison. I've gone for the Mach Punch here as well. Theoretically, I should have gone for the close combat. Took her down into the yellow zone. There's the return, dishing out a massive punch onto that Infernape. Now, the Lopunny is, of course, also still hurt by the poison because it's still poisoned. And I'm actually going to send out my Alakazam now. Now, I'm going to Mega Evolve my Alakazam. Of course, my attacks and speed don't actually change right first turn. I've got the Trace, and I've actually got Scrappy, which is nothing for me, of course. Here's the Psychic. I'm still able to outspeed the Lopunny. And down goes the Lopunny, of course. There goes the Mega Evolution for Rayla. And I've still got my Mega, so that's good. In comes Gastrodon. Now, Gastrodon is now poisoned due to the toxic spikes. And I've gone for the Psychic here. Now, the Psychic is going to hit the Gastrodon, not dealing a massive amount of damage, but enough to take it down almost to half. The Gastrodon is now going to attack me back with the Toxic to try to whittle away my health. So, of course, we're both losing health, but the Gastrodon was able to recover health with some leftovers. Not really going to do anything here. I've gone for the Psychic here again in hopes that I might be able to take down this Gastrodon. I've got it down into the red zone, but it's actually going to recover, which is very smart onto Anna's side here. So she's recovered, got the leftovers, but she is still going to be hurt by the poison. So I'm also hurt by the poison as well. So the next turn here, I've actually gone for another Psychic. Now, the reason I'm going for Psychic is I'm hoping that I'll actually lower the special defense. Of course, that has not yet happened. So she goes for the Recover, just kind of stalling away the health of my Alakazam. So she's recovered, got her leftovers. I'm hurt by poison, and she's also going to be hurt by poison as well. Okay. So I'm going to go for the Psychic again, sorry. Not doing much damage. Still, she's living with that red hit points. Regaining health with Recover, getting her leftovers, but again, we're still both going to get hurt by the poison. Okay, there's the Psychic again coming from me. Again, I'm still trying to get that special defense drop. Not happening. This thing is living every attack that I've actually gone for. There's the Scald. Unfortunately, I've lost my Mega Alakazam. The Gastrodon definitely would have some sort of special defense, probably some defense, and maybe some special attack in play here. So she's actually lost her Gastrodon due to the poison, of course. And I'm actually going to send out Danica now. Now, Danica is the Sauce Buck, and she's actually going to send out her Motor Goat. So Motor Goat's now on the field. And, of course, these stones actually have affected me, where the poison has affected her. So I'm going to go for the Sword Dance here, to kind of raise my my physical attack. She's also gone for the bulk up. Now bulk up's going to raise her attack power, raise her defense as well. So now she's also hurt by poison. So I'm going to go for the Mega Horn here. Now Mega Horn's going to hit pretty hard. Of course, it's a bug type move. Hit that Go-Goat, and I'm able to knock it out. So good game there, Anna. I really enjoyed this match. Also as well, I hope you guys enjoyed the match as well. Go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button so that way you guys always know when my battles go live. Post all your comments in the comment section below, and as well visit us there at Snowpoint Temple, where all these trainers, as well as myself, get together and battle. All of my battles get uploaded, of course, win or loss, unless I actually have an issue with my recording process, which I hope to God never happens again, but it was definitely a good match there. I hope you guys all have enjoyed your day, and as well as I hope you guys also take care. See ya!